If you were exploring the internet in 2012, there is a very good chance you would have failed the ultimate test. On January 4th of that year, an anonymous user posted an image to the 4chan boards. The text laid over a stark black background stated they were looking for highly intelligent individuals, and that a secret message was hidden within the image itself to find them. Before we see where this path led, drop a comment below and let me know who you think actually orchestrated this: a government agency recruiting analysts, a rogue hacker collective, or a cult. Most internet mysteries at the time turned out to be marketing campaigns for movies or games. If a puzzle didn't lead to a product launch, it was usually a prank with a clear, self-serving punchline at the end. Yet nobody ever stepped forward to monetize this attention. The creators maintained strict anonymity, validating each new post with a secure cryptographic PGP key to prevent any outside interference. There were no products to sell and no credit to claim. Cicada 3301 functioned strictly as an unmonetized, highly targeted recruitment drive, a deliberate filter deployed to identify the most elite minds on the web. The first hurdle was steganography, concealing secret data entirely within the file structure of a normal picture. Extracting that data led solvers to a buried Reddit board and eventually a digital countdown clock. When that clock finally ran out, the web page didn't refresh with another piece of code. It dropped a list of specific GPS coordinates. The puzzle bled out of the screen. Digital solvers were forced to leave their keyboards, coordinate with strangers, and physically travel to these locations. From Seattle to Warsaw to Sydney, investigators arrived at the coordinates and discovered physical paper posters stapled to telephone poles, each bearing a unique QR code. Scanning those printed codes directed callers to automated, pre-recorded phone lines playing cryptic voice messages. Pulling off synchronized physical dead drops across multiple international borders simultaneously requires serious logistics. The architects operating behind the Cicada logo had proven they were a well-funded, coordinated global network. A select few, including individuals known online as Marcus Warner and Nox Populi, eventually navigated the entire 2012 gauntlet. The winners were not handed a job offer right away. First, they underwent a rigorous ideological vetting process, answering detailed questions about their personal beliefs regarding anti-censorship and online privacy. Those who passed were invited into a private Darknet forum, where they were officially tasked with building custom software designed to promote information freedom. The public version returned in January 2013, and again in 2014, with significant jumps in technical difficulty. Solvers now had to reverse engineer bootable Linux operating systems and analyze original pieces of orchestral music for hidden data. Then came the ultimate obstacle, the Liber Primus, a massive, unpublished book written entirely by the group in a complex proprietary runic alphabet. To this day, the vast majority of the Liber Primus remains undecrypted. It stands as an impassable wall that the global cryptographic community simply cannot break. Cicada achieved its ultimate filter by creating a test so complex it outlasted the sustained efforts of the internet's most dedicated cryptographic communities. The legend of the puzzle grew so massive that malicious copycats and hacktivists inevitably tried to co-opt the 3301 name, falsely claiming responsibility for data breaches under the Cicada banner. The true creators surfaced in April 2017 to shut this down. They issued a final cryptographically signed message explicitly denying any association with illegal groups or activities. Even official agencies took notice of how well the model worked. The United States Navy launched their own cryptographic recruitment game in 2014 called Project Orchestrated This, openly mimicking Cicada's methods. Following that final warning message in the spring of 2017, the architects of Cicada 3301 vanished into absolute unbroken silence. In an era defined by total digital surveillance and hyperconnectivity, a highly resourced entity managed to organize globally, recruit the smartest people alive, and still achieve the cypherpunk dream of absolute anonymity. But remember, the work isn't actually over. The uncracked pages of the Liber Primus are out there right now, waiting for a mind brilliant enough to read them. If you want to see more deep dive investigations into the internet's greatest unsolved mysteries, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.